Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Chenelle, the owner of 3 Balls Handmade Soaps and More. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this calamine and milk soap. Alright y'all, so as always, I have everything out on my table that I will be working with for today. And first up, we have this calamine clay. Now I also have some buttermilk powder here as well. Feel free to use whatever powder you want or liquid milk if you choose to. Now all of my other supplies are the same, so let me go ahead and clean off my table and then we'll get started. Alright, so first I started by weighing out my ingredients. Now I did leave out quite a few steps, so if you're looking for a more detailed soap making video, I will have that link down below. Alright, so after my oils and butters and my water lye solution had cooled down, it was time for me to combine them. Now after I combined them, I did just stick blend until I reached my desired trace, which I was kind of going for a light trace because I still had to add in my clay as well as my buttermilk powder. Alright, so after I reached my desired trace, it was time for me to add in my clay. Now right here, I just added 1 tablespoon of calamine clay, and I also did a tablespoon of the buttermilk powder. Now, do keep in mind that you do not have to add your clays and milks and colloidal oats if you're using that at trace. You can definitely add those in before. You can add those into your oils and butters, your melted oils and butters, before you add in your water lye solution. So I personally just like to add everything at trace, and you'll see me do that in a lot of my videos. But once I added in my calamine clay and my buttermilk powder, I just used my spatula for a little bit, but then I grabbed my stick blender to kind of go ahead and speed up, you know, me getting that mixed up. And y'all, this, like, I'm not sure how well y'all can see that, but it has such a creamy look to it. Like, y'all know how you know how the calamine lotion look. This right here, this soap definitely had like a creamy, it was just real creamy. It had a very creamy look to it. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention is I did not use any essential oil for this soap. I just wanted it unscented, so therefore I chose not to add any essential oil. Alright, so after I had my calamine powder and my buttermilk powder mixed into my soap, it was then time for me to add them to my soap molds. And if anyone is wondering, I did get these soap molds from Hobby Lobby, my local Hobby Lobby. So if you're looking for some oval shape molds, check there. I can't remember the price, but I do use these quite often. And the size of this soap, the batch, which I just did like a 16-ounce batch, a small batch, test loaf. Since this was my first time working with calamine lotion, I kind of wanted to do something small. And if you are finding this video to be somewhat helpful thus far, please consider leaving me a thumbs up. It definitely helps out our channel and we greatly appreciate it. Also, be sure to tune in every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go live. Come chat with me, ask questions, all that good stuff. If I don't know the answer, trust me, somebody in the chat definitely will help us both out. So again, come chat with me every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, so once I added my soap to the mold, I kind of just tried to somewhat tap it on the table a little bit to help get out some of the air bubbles, but that didn't really help. But anyway, so here we are. About this right here was like the next morning. Now, honestly, y'all, I should have let these sit a little bit longer than what I did. So don't be like me, don't rush it, just let them sit. But anyway, so right here, I think it was on this one, you can kind of see like around the edge, like right there where I said, when I said, you know, I could have let it sit a little bit longer, and then you'll be able to see it within these, like with these oval shaped soaps as well. But other than that, y'all, I'm pleased with the way that these turned out. I kind of wish I probably would have added some poppy seeds or chia seeds in there. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Let me know if you've made a calamine soap before. Let me know how your soap has turned out. If you've done calamine and milk, or calamine and goat milk, or whatever type of milk you choose, let me know that down below. Alright, so after I got the soaps out of the mold, it was time for me to stamp them. Now, I was able to stamp the oval shaped ones, but I could not stamp. My stamp was too big for the round soaps. So you'll see here in a second where I like I said, I did stamp the oval shaped soaps, but I could not stamp the round ones because my stamp was just, it was too big. But I noticed that when I stamped these, I kind of applied a little bit too much pressure. So keep that in mind too. If you're using one of these stamps, like, which my soap, it was, you know, a little soft. And I think that was because also too, I unmolded it, you know, it was definitely a lot sooner than 24 hours like I usually wait. And then on top of that, I kind of like increased my water a little bit too. So I definitely think that that had something to do with it. But as you can see, I kind of like pressed down too hard right there. But it's fine because this soap is ours, for my household. So that's pretty much all I have for today, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving me a thumbs up. And if you have not done so already, consider subscribing to our channel. And to all of our wonderful supporters out there, we love and thank you guys so much. And a special thank you to our Soap Chat members, Gina, Andre, Terry, Rita, Sasha, April, Letitia, and Karen. Thank y'all so much. And until next time, I will see you guys later.